Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Nadia and welcome to part 2 of the things I will not be buying anymore. I know y'all probably thought that part 1 was it, but there are so many things that I'm stopping or eliminating out of my life because now it has to make sense. In the first video, I told you guys I have like an addictive personality. If I have something that I like, I love it. You remember the song? I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. Yeah, that's me. Like, I literally, if I like it, I love it. And I feel like I have to have every single one in every single color. And those days are over. Even buying things that I guess that I see and it's like, oh, I'm curious about that. Even when things are expensive, I should not have a curiosity about expensive things that I do not know whether or not they're going to work or not, which leads me to my first, what I will never buy again. And the one that I had, I don't even have it to show you guys in person because I threw away the one that I had because I already told y'all that I was having acne problems. So, and it's this Foreo mini thing, but this thing right here, this facial scrubber, it's like a silicone based scrubber. It vibrates. It has one texture on one side and then another one on the other side. So of course I was going through the whole acne thing, my acne going crazy. I'm breaking out and I'm trying to figure out anything to get rid of acne, texture, all of that stuff. So I spent the money on this. This one's on sale for $125, but look at the regular price on this. I spent the money on this thing. The money that I spent on this, I could have taken that same money and went to the dermatologist and paid for my appointment and one of my products. But at the time I was trying, like I told you guys, I was trying to heal my skin at home myself, and I ended up putting out more money trying to do that than I would have had I just went to the dermatologist in the first place. Hence this thing. So I bought this, and every single time I would use it, I'm like, this is not doing, like, this isn't doing anything for my skin. Like, why is everybody buying these? But then you have to consider all of the influencers and the people who are getting paid to advertise these things and do their skincare routines. People are using this that don't even have bad skin. Like, all of these things go into play. If you are using or advertising something for skincare and you have flawless skin before you even start using the thing, I don't want to take advice from you. Like, people that have never had acne problems, but you're like selling a product for this company and advertising it for them to help with acne and skincare problems when you have never had a bump in your life. Yeah, so anyways, I had to be influenced to buy this thing back then, but like I said, it was a waste of money. It did not do anything. And then of course my brain went into overdrive about it, and it's like, okay, silicone based, they're saying all of these different things, but Nadia, this is a product that even though you're using and you're cleaning it after you use it, it's probably still hoarding bacteria, and so it's hoarding bacteria, and then you're trying to clear your skin and clear your acne up, and you're taking this thing, you're putting it back on your face, and it probably has some bacteria because did you clean it well enough? Is it going to make your skin, like, that's my brain in overdrive when using this thing. So it caused me to not even use it because I couldn't get past the, is this thing working? Is this thing putting bacteria on my skin? Is it making my acne worse? Like, I went through all of that. So after I saw that I hadn't used it in a long time, when I went through and did my purge, I'm constantly purging stuff, I got rid of it. I went in there and I was like, I didn't remember actually tossing it, but I went in there and I was like, oh my God, I actually threw it away because it's not in my bathroom anymore. But yeah, that's the first thing on my list. Facial devices, absolutely not. But I already told you guys I have my skincare routine. It works. I'm not touching it. Like, it's something that I should have did before. So if you're like me and you're struggling and you are spending money and money and money on buying products trying to heal your skin yourself, just go to the dermatologist. I'm telling you, it's so much easier. So much easier. Next on my list is expensive candles and hand soap. I'm not one to run down to the Bath and Body Works when they have a sale and buy a year's worth of candles to stock up. I'm not, that's not me. I have never been the person that does that. I guess because in my mind it's a candle, and they're charging, God knows, I don't even know how much they charge now, but they're charging all of this money for a candle. And the thing to me with candles, they're only smelling while you're burning them. And I'm not the type of person that's going to constantly burn a candle, so I don't really get it's not really worth it to me. Okay, I have candles in there. I keep them just in case, like where we live, we have a hurricane or something like that. I keep candles in there just in case for instances like that, but they're not expensive candles. I will grab random candles when I see them cheap just to put in there for reasons like that. When we have hurricanes, I have to put them all over my house because we lose power or whatever, and I don't want to be sitting here in the dark. So having candles works for that, but they're cheap. They are literally, oh, that candle, like, oh, let me just randomly get this candle was $2 or something like that. Now once I notice that I have enough in there, I won't buy them. I don't just buy them because I see them cheap. I just make sure that I always have some in there for the reason of the storms or whatever. Like when we've lost power before, and we need them. It's pitch black over here in the neighborhood, so I use candles for that. But as far as me burning them, like, I know a lot of people come home, everything they do, they clean, they cook, they have candles. I'm not that person, so to me, I can't make it make sense for me to constantly buy candles. And like I said, they smell as long as you're burning them, but once you put them out, eventually, like, the scent goes away. I'm more of a plug-in girl because I don't have to remember to light them. They're already like plugged in, and I just have to change them out when they empty out. I walk into my house and my house has scent in it, even though I've been gone to work all day, because I have plug-ins plugged in. But if I walk in and I'm lighting candles, I won't get the scent until the candle burns and actually starts to throw across the house. So that's just my thought process on the candles. Like, we have them here, like my boyfriend likes candles and he buys them, but I'm just not one who's going to consistently buy candles. I will keep like the little warmers with the different melts. I have those, but those are also things that I have to remind myself to turn on to burn them or whatever. But I do like those. I actually prefer those over candles. So I'll have like plug-ins and like the wax melts in the warmers or whatever. So, and then I said hand soaps. To me, soap is soap. Okay, like, of course I want my soap to be antibacterial, and then I have some that's not antibacterial. But expensive luxury soaps, I'm just not doing it. That's what I mean by soap is soap. This luxury soap is gonna smell good for as long as, like, you wash your hand, you may smell it after that, but then you're probably gonna go put lotion on, you're gonna cover up that. To me, luxury soaps just are not worth it. The soap I have in there right now is a Dial soap, almond and something, and it came from Dollar Tree. That's in my bathroom. It's a soap. I'm gonna wash my hands for 20 seconds, like they say, and I'm gonna go about my business. Okay? Cheap soap. Long as it gives me a lather. Now, it can't be too cheap to where I'm washing with the soap and all I got is 2 bubbles and water in my hand. Now, that I don't mean. But like I said, that Dial from Dollar Tree or an Arm & Hammer from Dollar Tree. Arm & Hammer is a little thinner than Dial, so I would prefer the Dial over the Arm & Hammer. But if I have to get Arm & Hammer, I'm not going to be against it. It's just going to be like a little more pumps in my hand than Dial. Dial is more slick than Arm & Hammer. Next thing is stationery pens and notepads. I am the worst when it comes to pens and notepads. How many pens do we need? Okay, Nadia, I'm talking about myself. This is a list about me, so don't nobody take offense. Y'all are included though, because in my last video, y'all was like, girl, you should have just tagged us or added us or created a tag, because I'm talking to all of us. The overconsumption of us buying things because, oh my God, they changed the package on it, or the top, or the lid, or the paper, or the outside is different, or the color is That's how they're doing it. They are getting rich because we have no self-control. That is it. These people are laying in their beds or driving in their luxury vehicles or living in their mansions, laid in the bed, rubbing their feet together because we have no self-control. And it's turning them into millionaires and billionaires and God knows what else, because we can't keep our wallets in our purses. Okay. self-control, that's it. Like the notepads and the all of it, like I have like these. I saw these in the dollar store, y'all. I've had these for 2 years. No, it hadn't been 2 years. I bought these, I want to say a little bit before I was doing those bags that I was doing for all my friends to give everybody like a I'm thinking of you bag. I bought these, and then I think I have another pack up there, like things like this. I'm like, oh, I picked it up. Oh, I need that. I'm gonna use that. You guys, I have had this forever, and it's stuck up here, and I'll probably never use it, but I just had to have it when I saw it. Like, just randomly picking up stuff. Notepads, they're everywhere. Why do I need, well, first of all, why did I need a mini clipboard for my mini tablet? That's how you know I got a problem. Why? There's like just stuff. Getting this stuff and having, it makes no sense. You do not need 10 notebooks, okay? You do not need 100 different pens. Of course, people like pens. You hear people all the time say, oh, I like pens. People will steal a pen in a heartbeat. I have this one particular pen that I write with at work. It's a blue pen. I buy them by the box. And I really, really like the way they write because the pen point, the point is thick, so they write really smooth or whatever. I buy them by the box. And I haven't really bought pens since I bought that box, but before that, anytime I was somewhere, saw a cute pen, anytime somebody was near me with a cute pen, anytime somebody like, oh, Nadia, looking like you like this pen, me buying, constantly grabbing random pens. I have a drawer in my, at work, in my desk, full of random pens. Ask me what pen I grab for to write with every day. The blue pens that I bought off Amazon. So all of those other cutesy pens that look good on the outside, but I'm not really a fan of how they write, they're sitting in my drawer. No more pens and notebooks. Tablets, notepads, no more. Okay? No more. Next is, and I know I'm gonna get a lot of us with this. I know I am. Lip mask, lip sleeping mask. The lip masks from, who is that with the little, they have the lip gloss, the little chaps in the tubes, and then they came out with the little pots for the lip, the sleep mask. Put some Vaseline on them lips and go to sleep. Okay? Keelan took my lip mask and put it in her room. I didn't even think about the fact that I was missing it until I saw it on her nightstand. And I was like, is that my lip mask? And she was like, yeah. That's how you know I didn't need it. Because how long have you had it? I don't even know. I have a big tub of Vaseline that I slather on my lips and I go to sleep at night. That tub cost me $6. I will probably have that tub until 2027. Because it's a big one. Put on some Vaseline and go to sleep. And for those of you that use Carmex, throw it in the trash. Carmex sucks. I hate to tell you. When I was younger, I used to be one of those girls too that loved Carmex. Carmex is like they made it to have you constantly putting it on and constantly buying it because you feel like, oh my God, I need it. My lips are so dry. I need it, I need it, I need it. You do, because it's drying your lips out. I've never looked up the ingredients of Carmex, but it's like they put alcohol in Carmex. And every time I see somebody using it, I'm like, your lips dry all the time. And they be like, girl, yeah, that's why I gotta stay with me some Carmex. No, you're staying with you some Carmex because your lips are dry, because Carmex is drying your lips off. Not off, out. Okay, that's not what this video is about, but I thought about that when I was saying that. Get you some Vaseline, stop buying them 20. My lip mask, this big. This is how they get us. Laneige, that's the brand. Lip mask, that pot is about this big. It was what, $20? My Vaseline tub is bigger than this. It sits about this high. $6. Yeah. I'm done. I'm done, you guys. When I say I'm done with all the unnecessary stuff, I'm done. Next on this list is gym clothes and sneakers. I know. Yeah, for a gym girly like myself, this says a lot. Because when people be saying, girl, I just put on anything and go to the gym. I don't have to put on not me. I have always matched when I went to the gym. Looking good when you work out makes you feel good. The workout itself makes me feel good. I want to look good and feel good by working out and by what I wear. So I've always been the person that puts on cute stuff when I go to the gym. I want to be cute no matter where I'm at. Just because I'm going to be in here sweating does not mean I want to be in there looking like I'm going to work at Ingalls Shipyard. No. I still want to be cute when I go to the gym and when I work out. I'm not even really a sweater, but even if I was, just because I'm sweating don't mean I don't want to be cute. I want to be cute while I'm sweating. Okay? But yeah, but I have a drawer that I keep all of my leggings in, and then I have a drawer for all of my sports bras, then I have a drawer for all of my shirts. I'm not one of the girls that hangs my clothes up in my gym clothes up in a closet. It takes up too much space. And like when they do that and they have like a bedroom like this that they turn into a closet, okay, now you're filling it up. But I use my closet for my clothes. So my gym clothes, they go in drawers. I have my leggings, I fold them and then I roll them. So they are about like this big. I roll them up. I have 2 layers. I have 1 layer, then I have another layer. So I have 2 layers. I stack them on 2 layers. And I have 1, 2, 3, either 4 or 5 rows, and it's like 5 pair of leggings in each row. 2 layers now. So it's 5, 10, 15, 20. So, God, 40 pair of leggings in 1 drawer. I managed to get them in there. It may be between 40 and 45, but the way I roll them tight, and I just sit them by each other. Like that. 40 to 45 pair of leggings in 1 drawer. And mind you, I have some other places because they couldn't all fit in there. I don't need any more gym clothes. None. And the ones that I have, I've stopped. I had to control myself. Like, I've been over the time, like, checking myself slowly, but I've never just told you guys. But now I'm putting myself out there pretty much, because I checked myself a while ago with gym clothes because I was obsessed. Like, I was, especially like you go to the gym, you're working out, and you start to see progress, you tend to buy more things. Like, oh my God, I look good, so I'm gonna buy this. Now some of my clothes I had to replace because I went from 125 pounds to 175 pounds, and then I was like, all right, this too big, so let me drop down. And then I dropped down to like 160, and my body wants to be skinny so bad. Like right now I'm skinny. 2-3 weeks ago I was thick in my version. I look good, but right now I'm like, oh my God, Nadia, you have not been eating enough, you're shrinking again. But yeah, like I was obsessed with buying clothes because, like I said, you start to feel good. I'm like, I'm seeing my progress, so I'm like, ooh, I want this, I want this. So I was obsessed every day, all day, buying gym clothes. Every single Saturday I would go to the Nike outlet in Gulfport and buy shoes. And back, like when I'll say back then, but some years ago when I started buying them like that, I would go there and I could easily find a cute pair of Nikes for 30 something, 40, $50. So when I say I was there every weekend, I was there every weekend. It ain't like that no more. Like when I go now, I'm like, my God, y'all are the same price almost as Foot Locker. Like, it's crazy. But yeah, I'm done. I've done so well not buying gym shoes and gym clothes. I am so proud of myself because it was bad, you guys. And next is this right here. This is the iPhone 11, okay? And when I tell y'all they are trying to push me out of my phone, I can't check my credit score. I know it's increasing. I'm getting the alerts. I can check it. Well, I can check it on my bank apps, but like I was using the Experian app too, and I would check them to compare, but I can't even check it on Experian because I have to re-download Experian, and my phone will not let me. Okay. There's quite a few apps on here that my phone will not let me re-download. It's something I re-downloaded the other day and it went through, it let me. But Experian, I tried to update it, and my phone, it says that Experian does not support the version of my phone that I have. It's done that with a few different things, and I'm like, oh, y'all really trying to push me out of my phone? Like, really? Like when sometimes it glitches and it'll do this. Excuse me. and it'll lag, like it's doing all kinds of stuff. But when I tell y'all, the last phone I had, I didn't switch that phone until I couldn't hear anymore on it. The volume went out. I could talk to you on speakerphone, but I couldn't talk on the phone like this. And I'm not the type of person that's gonna walk around with my phone on speaker all the time. So I upgraded to this, which was years ago, clearly, because this is an iPhone 11. And now they're at the 17. So, yeah, I'm not the first. Like I said a few minutes ago, these companies are rubbing their feet together, eating their caviar and God knows what else, because we're addicts and we have no self-control. And every time something new comes out, especially techies, and I ain't gonna say especially techies because there's a whole lot of different things like perfume heads. We're like, everybody's the same. Pick your poison or whatever. But techies will buy every new phone that comes out, and they not cheap. And it's like, y'all just got a new phone last year. Why y'all letting these people talk y'all into it? If we stop, they will stop. You don't have a choice. It's like, somewhat things will change, but it's not because we keep just handing them freely our money. Yeah, I'm on my soapbox, ain't it? I know what people say. The next thing that is on my list are trendy clothes. Now this right here, I actually was gonna do an entire video on this alone by itself because I have a whole lot to say on this topic. So but I'm gonna shorten it. Trendy clothes have never been my thing. There may be some things that come out that are trendy that I feel like have longevity to them, and so I might be like, okay, that's cute. I can rock that. I feel like that'll be around for a long time. That's kind of how I am with things. But things that are just like super duper trendy and it'll be out of style in 6 months or next year or something like that, I don't tend to, I don't buy things like that because I want to be able to buy something today and still wear it 5 years. Like this shirt, I have had this shirt for years. It's kind of easier to do it maybe with business clothes, but maybe it's easier to do with business clothes, but like that's why I stay away from like trendy things, because I don't want to buy something today and then 3 months, like for instance Jordans. I've owned 2 pair of Jordans in my whole life. 1 pair I was in high school, and 3 pair. I had a white and baby blue pair because I used to love North Carolina colors, and then I had a red and black pair that Keelan and I got in like 2015, 14 or 15 to match, because I wanted us to match and she wanted those shoes, and I was like, okay, I'll get a pair too. And then another pair of black and pink ones. Every single one of them that I bought, once I got them out, like the red and black ones, they were kind of okay, but I was like, I'm just not this type of sneaker girl. Like this is not for me. So especially like I said, trendy things like that, they come in style and people wear them, then they go out of style. And this is crazy. Like this kind of touches on the point that I was just talking about a minute ago. Like things like that'll come out, they're trendy, they'll come out, they'll be in style, then they'll go out of style. Like Jordans have been coming in style, going out of style since I was in middle school, and this man has created the same shoe over and over and over and over again all of these years, and people are still buying the same remake of his shoes. That's what I mean when I say they are taking advantage of us. Now, had I kept my shoes from back then when I bought my shoes, they're gonna dry rot, especially if you keep them in boxes, trying to keep them, like we keep them in boxes because we want to keep them in mint condition, and then they turn around and dry rot because you're keeping them. It's just a circle of losses, and they just redo it over and over and over and over and over again to get another piece of our penny in a different year. Just the same thing. They're just repetitive because they know we're gonna keep buying it. They just put a new bow on it. That's it. And whatever. But so Jordans were the perfect example. Like things like that tend to go out of style. That's why I don't buy like name brand clothes. If I buy something that's, I can't even say that if I do, but this is just like hypothetically, I don't buy name brand clothes. But if I did buy certain name brand things, they would be super plain, because when you buy certain things like that and they're like statement pieces, then you're like kind of stuck under the fact that you bought this statement piece for however many hundreds or thousands of dollars, and you probably not go. People buy things like that and they tend not to rewear them. I'm not people. and then they go out of style. So that's what I mean. Like, they tack these prices on here, and then whoever puts these things out of style, like, who decides that these things go out of style? That's why I don't follow trends, because some random person out there in the world is not gonna tell me that something I spent my hard money on is out of style. Me? I went to school for fashion. I make my rules. Nobody else is gonna make them for me. Just because y'all have decided that this is out of style. No. No, no, no. The last thing on this list, you guys, is that I'm talking to a lot of us, buying things just because they are on sale. Not needing it. You didn't go in there for it, but and you still don't need it even though it's on sale. But when you see it on sale, you're like, oh my God, I need to get this. And it was something. Now, I'm not talking about things that you kind of like, I need this or whatever. And maybe like some wants, you're just not gonna go through life getting things that you need. Like, I need the like I need this or I want this, but I ain't paying full price for it. Okay, and then you walk in and you see that it's on sale, and it's like, oh my God, I've been waiting on this to go on sale. I mean, when you go in there and it's something that wasn't even on your radar, but you're buying it just because it has a sale price on it. And it's like, I did not need or even want this. I'm really only buying this because of the price. And I ain't talking about clearance, because first of all, these places don't even know what clearance means anymore. You go to these places and you see a clearance price and it's like, this is clearance. Like, I'm telling you, they're taking advantage of us right in front of our faces at this point. But yeah, that's my list, you guys. I was putting this list together again, and I was laughing because I was like, when we really sit down and do the math on what we do, 2 + 2 ain't equaling 4. They're getting us. They are getting us one way or the other. And if I can control myself, especially with the things that I'm naming to you guys, like, I know somebody probably was like, you need to put perfume on that list. Baby, perfume ain't going on this list. But I have put myself on a perfume no buy, because I recognize that I have a lot and I'm missing a ton because I have so much on my table right here. I recognize that I have a lot, but the thing about perfume is I use it. I'm not just buying this stuff and just letting it sit here. I'm not collecting it. I'm not buying it and walking in here looking at it every day and saying, I need to wear this stuff I spent up. No, I actively use my perfume every day. That's why it's not on the list. Even though I have not bought any, and I think I bought a cologne last month. It was like $30 for my boyfriend. And then before that, I think I bought him one for his birthday. But I haven't bought myself any. I haven't had the urge to buy it because I just haven't. And then when you think about how my brain has been going with all of this, like all of the extra overconsumption, like, I just can't bring myself to like buy it. I just don't want any right now. But if I did, I wouldn't have guilt behind the perfume, because I wear perfume every single day. All of this stuff that I'm talking about, the overconsumption, these are things that I'm buying and either not using or have gotten rid of, just like me being wasteful with the money, buying the stuff and just absolutely not using it. But I use my perfume, and like I said, I haven't looked up a perfume in weeks, and that's something that I was doing every day, all day, and I just have not had the urge. So I'm gonna do better. I'm doing better. And for those of you, it's a lot of y'all going on this journey with me. I did not expect that. I was like, they probably gonna see this list and be like, but no, that is not the reaction. Y'all were like, okay. A lot of y'all are doing the same thing, and it's because we all realize, like, we gotta do something, because we gotta stop. Okay, I love you guys. 2 pieces. Thank you so much for tuning in to another video. Before you leave, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Don't leave before you subscribe. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.